Hi there folks, another video of Flying Scotsman. This is actually a new one I've got. It hasn't been run, nor will it be run. It is, as you see in the little corner there, the National Railway Museum edition. This one celebrates the return to steam in 2011. Now, it does have a simple box, normal box, tissue paper. It's got the bottom half and the top half sits on it like that. So the locomotive you can still see sticking out the side. Inside of it you get this. So you get like your super detail, your pipes for the pistons, you get the wheels. The ones on the end locomotive are actually flat. That is because the bogie at the back doesn't move like the old ones does, it's actually fixed. So you can change that for this one, which has got some lips on it, and then you can go around, I gotta say, third radius, sorry that was my cat, third radius curves. I wouldn't recommend anything closer because that will just put it off the track. Now, the other things you get, you have these two plates. They're actually screwed to the bottom. They just stick down, obviously stop it moving around the packaging. You can see there's two holes here, and obviously you can hold on to them, but when you want it on track you don't want obviously them because they stick, they sit on the bottom of the train, so they come down quite a distance. Sorry, the cat's being a pain. You also get your brake, I think it's the brakes, levers, rods, whatever you want to call them. I haven't put them on. And then you get your normal bit in the middle. Something else that they provide you, because the locomotive is DCC ready, is you get this shrink wrap. So you buy a chip, you plug it in, obviously wrap that around it to stop it from shorting out or something. It gives it a little bit of protection. So they're the sort of little things that they come with it. As for the locomotive itself, as the box would suggest, haha, she is green. She has got her smoke deflectors on. I must admit, the detail on her is amazing. I mean, when I opened her up, I fell in love with her all over again. I don't think the camera's going to do her much justice, but for instance, if we start at the front, the buffers are sprung. I'll get my big chubby thumbs out of the way, you'll be able to see. There you go. You've got the warning label there. You've got the pinstripes around the wheels, all the metallic detail there. You've even got the crest on it, which hopefully my camera will, not quite. This actually does say Doncaster, which unfortunately the camera won't pick up. They are on the smoke deflectors. It's the second Scotsman I've got with smoke deflectors. They come pre-attached. Again, you got the vacuum pipe down here on the left, so that's correct. You've got the nice banjo-shaped dome, which is lovely. Double chimney. That was added in the British Rail days. In fact, that was added before the smoke deflectors. The smoke deflectors of German design were added because the double chimney was creating far too soft a smoke, which was getting in drivers' eyes. They put smoke deflectors on, solve the problem. If we go on to the linkage, unlike my older Hornby models, these are fantastic. I mean, they look, especially right here at the front, they look just stunning. We go all the way back, and we've even got the speed reader. I forget the name. Other models I've got, the what you see here, the little black dots, they are green. So that's another part detail that is just superb. You've got your whistle there, you've got your safety valves, even the little hatches on the top, which I mentioned to in my one of my previous videos. These move. Oh, there we go. Close them both, open them both, open one even. I mean, it is absolutely stunning. Obviously you got the red pinstripes as well. I mean, detail wise, I can't floor this model at all. There are many of you who may say technically, yep, there is flaws, but in terms of a model, it is stunning. You got the corridor tender, which it still has. You got your nice narrow coupling there. Again, the buffers on here are sprung too. There you go. You got more warning labels on the tender. You got your nice coal. That can be removed, and underneath you get well, basically the same as, I mean, if you look at Mallard, if you ever, for instance, if you ever go on a bridge and Mallard's going underneath, her tender's empty, and this looks exactly the same as an empty tender, funnily enough, rightfully so too. So as I say, you got the all the detail on the back. You've even got, very faintly, you can see a door, which is always good. I mean, there's no point in having a corridor if you can't use the door. And again, going around here, exactly the same all the way back down. She is absolutely, unbelievably stunning. And you may be able to see the little thing that, as I mentioned again in the Princess Elizabeth, the tenders are using the chips. Whether that's for digital, I don't know. I haven't taken one apart. I believe the digital chip is actually in the locomotive. Now, onto the detail in the cab. This is where I mess it all up. There we go. Seats, your regulator, your reverser. I mean, even the detail on the top, I'm focusing on that. I mean, the valves and the everything in there has detail on the detail. The water pressure, the two white squares in the middle, which I can't actually point at the moment. Those two. Can't see on the camera, but like in the... Oh god, I'm holding that the wrong way up then. I'll get a bit of light in there. See the two here, like in the actual locomotive, they've got black stripes across them. All the gauges have got, you know, the dial detail on them. She is absolutely stunning. Now, I got this in October. I pre-ordered it in May. I went up for the Flying Scotsman weekend. Now, that was the first time I saw Flying Scotsman, and you know they had obviously the R.3081 for reserve. You had to collect in person. This particular one is limited to 1,000. There's only 1,000 of them, and the certificate is here. It's number 472, which is quite a nice number considering it only gets to 1,000. That's the closest I'm going to get to 4472. And so it's got the National Rail Museum. You know, it's all lovely. There you go. It says second paragraph there. The model in apple green LNER livery has been produced to commemorate the completion of Flying Scotsman's return to steam in 2011. Yes, I do understand. There were issues. They were planning to do that originally. Obviously, there are issues. She was unfortunately unable to return to steam. I believe it was a cracked chassis or something to do with that. She has been fixed for the most part. She will be attending Railfest 2012. In fact, I saw a video on the National Railway Museum's YouTube page of her arriving. I'm not going to tell you how she looks. Have a look yourself, whether you are there or through their YouTube. It's great to see her back, and I cannot wait to go up there on Monday to have a look, as well as Princess Elizabeth, Mallard, Sir Nigel Gresley. You know, I'm really looking forward to it. I cannot express that enough. So I'm just gonna bring her around. Have a look at the front there. So you got the couplings. Again, that's all in individual links. You got the vacuum pipe here. You got 4472 in York, class A3. You know, you even got this little peg at the top. Now that is actually a peg. It's not detail painted onto a moulding. That's a peg. Same as these the locks for the smoke box. They are sticking out. They're not, you know, they're not as some of the older ones were just sort of moulded to stick out and coloured in. These ones are actually away from it, which is fantastic. You also have all the small details on the front, like the handles. You know, when I was there, she was on the turntable. I got a picture of me standing here, you know, hand on the buffer. And you know, I fell in love with her. I mean, that was the first time I saw her in the Flying Scotsman weekend, which was May 2010. So that was a good year ago now, at least. That was over a year ago. Crikey. So you may be wondering, it's the first time I saw her, she was in Wartime Black. Why haven't I got her in Wartime Black? Well, you are wrong. I do. This is the box. Now, this box. There are a few issues that I didn't like, and one of which has been corrected from the model that was in the National Railway Museum. For one, when in May, she did not have smoke deflectors on. And obviously this picture does. The other thing is the paint is shiny. She had matte paint on, and she looked absolutely stunning in it. Now, 103, obviously that's the last days of the LNER, she had that number. She also had 502. In National Rail Museum, 502 was painted on this side and 103 on the other. And of course, when she was in the Wartime Black, then the LNER was just changed to NE. It wasn't just on Flying Scotsman, it was on Mallard, Bittern, Blue Peter, I believe, as well. But as I say, it's just something they did. I read somewhere once that it was to confuse enemy troops as to where they were in the UK. Don't know if that's true or not, but it's nice thought. So, moving on from the box to the locomotive. Now, I'm going to take a minute and just hide the camera here. You can see how stunning she is. Absolutely stunning. Now if I bring her a bit closer, again with the green one, the detail is unbelievable. One of the main differences though is obviously the lack of smoke deflectors. And obviously she's black. Wartime Black, nice matte finish. She looks just as she did in May. Obviously all the detail, the pinstripes is gone, it's just black. It says on the front, exactly the same detail on the front. Number 502, class A3 in York. 502 was the number she had before 103. So she had that before 103. Now again, going down the locomotive. Oops.
put this down, I guess. Detail on all the rods is just superb. Although I have a feeling with this one. Oh no, that's right. Just look. Got me a bit worried. I had a heart attack. I thought she was a bit damaged, but she's not. I don't think. No, that's good. I'm good. Yep. The detail is just absolutely amazing, and again, you got the little bar there. That's fantastic. The fixed axle. And again, the tender, even the tender itself, very plain but very elegant. It's absolutely stunning. Again, very, very, very simple. Again, on the back, you got your narrow coupling, your sprung buffers. Again, same on the front. I'd say it's a nice corridor tender. Looking down the side. I have got a picture exactly like that from the National Rail Museum. I mean, I love this model. It's pride and joy. So glad I bought it. I reserved both of them and they went up there in October. Unfortunately, in October she was not there. She was off having repairs. I do believe that at one point they were going to repaint her on the National Rail Museum floor just so people could watch. Obviously that never happened. But again, you can see just here, you start to see the detail a little bit more. It does say Doncaster 1923. Again, on the front you've got all the detail there. And the double chimney, it's absolutely superb. One thing though, this is meant to be her in World War II, but the A3 conversion, she didn't really run as a LNER locomotive as an A3. Well, very, very briefly. So this is a very, I mean, obviously she didn't run with 103 on one side and 502 on the other. But the double chimney there wasn't added until British Railway days. So, you know, technically they're not quite right there. But as this is from 2011, it's alright. Again, limited edition. The difference between the two. This one is limited to 500. It's number 153. Now, I'm a little annoyed that that's not 103 or 50. Well, actually, you won't get 502. But I'm a little annoyed that that's not 103. However, she is as unique as they are. There you go, in black livery, to produce the commemorate the completion of the Flying Scotsman's return to steam 2011. Again, she didn't do it. However, she does look absolutely stunning. Now, in terms of the boxing, everything's exactly the same, bar one thing. There's something missing there. Oh yeah, and they did provide them. The smoke deflectors. They're in their own little bag. You can attach them yourself. Not that I'm going to. That's how I saw her, and I want to keep it that way. You know, I mean, I even remember coming in and seeing number 103 and thinking, oh, it's amazing. It's obviously British Rail prefixed it to 60103, which is what apparently she will be in the near future, or in the future at some point. It might not be for a few years. And then again, this side you got 502. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say about that. What I will do, I'll push her back a little bit and bring her forward a little bit. I love her. There is a video on YouTube, a very short video, but a video nonetheless, of the black one being run. Someone decided to. It's entirely their choice. You can't commend them or you know, you can't. If they've paid the money, it's their decision. I don't want to, not because I'm worried about devaluing her. I don't plan to ever sell her. I just don't want to run her, and because I mean, if she doesn't work properly or if she works smoothly, then obviously I might end up overusing her, or you know, I like her how she is. But this is the 2 that I bought in October 2011. So again, I've had these about 6 months. This is only the 3rd time they've been out of their box. In fact, it's the 3rd time the black one's been out of their box, and the 2nd the green one has. I absolutely love these models, and when I get a nice big old cabinet there to display them in, then these 2 will be pride of place with their certificates, either in front or behind. I haven't actually decided yet. I just sort of throw them out there. But nonetheless, hopefully you enjoy the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Feel free to ask questions, and I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you. Bye bye.